Well, hello, beautiful souls. And for those that are new here, hi, my name is Erica Ann, and I'm a psychic medium, divine channel, divine feminine twin flame. Today, I'm going to go off camera and put the cards on camera. I know you guys really like that. I really like that too. And I don't always have to be like on camera, you know. But either way, I've got the 3 pickle piles here. If you didn't see the post from earlier, then pick a pile. I did pre-pull the first 2 cards just to give you guys something to resonate with for picking which energies you wanted to get your message from. This is going to be guidance on what the fuck we do next, regardless of what situation you want to place it on. I will kind of, as I go throughout the reading, tell you guys like, okay, if it's business, this is your advice. If it's love, this is your advice, blah, blah, blah. But you put it where it resonates, right? If you want to and you're called to watch more than one pile, then I guarantee you there probably is a message in there for you, and you should most likely do that. But just remember to always take what resonates in a collective reading, right? 99% of one reading could be for you, but that one thing that doesn't fit, don't make it fit. Don't force it, If it's true for you, it'll be apparent at some point in time, right? So take that for what it means for you, and let's get into your reading, beautiful souls. And for those of you that are not yet subscribed, if you could please like and subscribe to this video on your way out. 1, 2, 3. I love you very, very much. Thank you. Beautiful souls. So we're going to go with pile 1 first. And that was initially the energies of what came up first was To Be Fair, number 38, which is an 11. Oh, snap. And Whips, which is also an 11. So we've got an 11, 11 here. What the Whips energy though, this is a potent energy all on its own. It's the energy of like conflict, of quarrel, but it's discord too. It's like mental anguish, right? But so I'm gonna give it to you in a couple of contexts, right? And we'll see how it fits. So this is the energy we're drawn to for pile 1, and it regards definite like discord in any relationship. So it could also just indicate like a lack of understanding among your friends or associates, and usually means that it's an unreliable partnership, friendship, or an unhappy marriage. So you could be struggling to want to maybe leave a marriage, leave a job situation, leave a circle of friends, and this is somehow bringing up the possibility of like punishment, a lot of anxiety, and mental torment occurring within you. So maybe these problems are due to changes in living conditions and disagreements or disclosure of secrets. And so resolution of the conflict will require a clean slate. Now, if this is talking about another person, an external energy, karmic energy or something, to get how it resonates, then this characterizes definitely somebody who's quick-tempered, aggressive, even authoritative, and so it could indicate someone prone to vindictiveness and lies, or someone struggling with mental disorders. If we're talking about a relationship, it's indicating that a complete lack of understanding, so ongoing resentment, anger, as well as family quarrels might lead to a falling out at this time. In general, this card really does mean shaky and unreliable relationships of all kinds. So in some cases, there could even be a sexual perversion angle involved with this card. If you're talking about your work or career, finances, this definitely is again another indication of conflict with your colleagues, business partners, or your bosses, which will definitely lead to the dissolution of contracts, breakdowns in negotiations, or even, the quit or fire. And so if we're talking about your health, this is also symbolizing something pretty serious, either a debilitating disease or just severe stress, nervous tension, or mental illness. But now with the To Be Fair, it's actually, they're actually very aligned messages. So obviously To Be Fair is about justice, it's about fairness, about things being, excuse me. So somebody here definitely needs to say some things and speak up to make things right is a side message for somebody, but not for everybody. Okay, so To Be Fair, definitely balance, justice, and a need to consider your options for mutual benefit or the law of cause and effect. So see, life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing. Yet over time, they strike a balance, and you move from being, from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving to letting go to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states, and you'll always oscillate back and forth, doing and being. So if you're not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment and just see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect. Wondrous things are being revealed to you right now. So, in regards to all this conflict, it's kind of hard to say, like, how is it wondrous? Well, because you're getting a lot of information and truth about what's going on around you, so you can start making better choices for yourself. So if we're talking about relationships, it says, how can you find a way to achieve some fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking. See, I told you. For understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect with others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit, and that each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. So in regards to your finances and career, it says now is the time for only even exchanges. Justice will prevail, and you will be treated accordingly. In all your affairs, you will be able to negotiate fair settlements. Mutual gain is the gift to you and your partners and colleagues. So this is a good time to square off your finances. Take stock of how you're being compensated for your work. This card signifies balance, justice, and negotiation. So just remember that all things must be fairly compensated. Keep this as your truth, and so it'll be. And injustice and equality are part of life, right? But they don't have to define your experience. At this time, you might observe injustice righted or fairly redressed. So maybe you're coming to the rescue of someone else, or you're called to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it, because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain, if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned, through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. Alright, so we're going to get some spirit guidance messages. I just made these today for us, so I'm just going to put them like this. Say you're sorry. See, you said speak up. Alright, it's mirrored to you guys, sorry. Hopefully maybe we'll flip it. You have to apologize and speak up. Right? Speak up. Okay, that's what they want me to kind of shuffle. It's just that they'll allow your, yeah, they want that one anyway. So allow yourself to be receptive and open to equal exchange, to love, right? Yeah, and ending the karmic cycles. That's exactly what the messages are for you. Okay, so let me say this one too. Do that sexual perversion thing, and then this one too is nice. Okay. Don't assume that destiny equals non-action. Yeah, see, you need to speak up, make a move, make some changes, because it hasn't already started to fall apart. This card is a strong indicator that the divine is bringing you in clarity about all of your interpersonal relationships, connections, and everything, right? So if you're in a happy marriage, as mentioned, right, then maybe that's why you're being called towards somebody where your heart is, for example, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you're being honest with everybody involved, right? If you're being fair, then things will be, eventually work out and be fair for you. But this is saying that, like, right now, you really need to see these things, because you're being treated with an injustice, and there's definitely being injustice done to somebody in your immediate surroundings, right? Which is why there might be a call for you to advocate either for somebody else or stand up for both yourself and somebody else. So say you're sorry, apologize, make things right, follow your heart no matter what, so that you can allow yourself to be receptive to the love that's coming in. Take that action that you're guided to take and standing up for yourself and for whoever you feel called to by your heart, right? That all that conflict coming in with the to be fair is legit the divine supporting you in this ending of a karmic cycle. Whether you resonate with that or not, if you have family discord going on right now, this card indicates that it could be leading to a falling out, which would mean that you're in a very great part of your awakening, your ascension, your evolution, beautiful soul, because unfortunately it typically is a lot of our closest friends and family that are our biggest karmics on the path, and until we actually release them and move away from them, we can't really allow our true life to start, because we're still living from programming, from expectations, from versions of ourselves that we aren't, that other people in our family, i.e. parents, immediate friends, all those things, what they place us to be and kind of keep us in these little boxes, right? It was not really fair at all. We're not honoring ourselves at all. And then here for you too with the Whips card and this card coming out, you need to learn to control your animal urges and energies a little bit better. So yeah, the more you align with love, the more you align with self, the more anything that's not you falls away. Which is exactly what's happening here with all this coral. Anything that I feel like is not aligned for you right now is falling away. You need to follow your heart and take action. Don't just, take silly action, but follow your heart and take action that you're guided to take towards your destiny at this time, because the divine's helping you do that. And your strongest message first one was say you're sorry. So I do feel like initially when this first came out and my throat got caught and I channeled into your energy, yeah, that's what was telling me right away, right? That you need to say something. And then right away the first message here was you need to say something. And now it's saying say you're sorry. So your guidance, beautiful soul, if you chose pile 1, is to follow your heart, make apologies, and end anything that is, coming up as quarrel, as conflict, and as an injustice at this time. And if possible, and you're called, you may feel or be drawn to advocating, like I said, or standing up for someone else or yourself at this time. And also you might be having to possibly, make up for something that you've done. They said like taking a little bit of like a hit or whatever. So like, if you did something at work and you're being caught now, owning up to that. If you did something towards a love interest or something, right, and you need to apologize, you need to do that. If you did something that caused some strife, you need to make a sacrifice, they're saying, and make things right, for sure. I'm just going to get something else, I think. Anything else, beautiful souls? Yes. Okay, so, I'm just going to give you guys some letters. What do you see? You see this could be initials for you, for people involved. If we get enough to make a word, whatever you see, whatever I see, I'll say it. Take whatever resonates for whatever. Alright, so we're going to get M, Y, A, D, B, Q, U, L, A again, and R. There's only one R, but I just saw the name Larry, so Larry might be significant for somebody. Also Mary. Something about Layla, even though it's 2 Y's, I'm seeing also Layla, I'm seeing Riley, I'm seeing Rum. So yeah, take that how that resonates. Oh, I just looked down at this and I saw, oh, no, this is a bigger point. Alright, beautiful souls. I'm going to try and just get some timing stuff here and see if there's any further messages from Spirit on guidance for you. I mean, I feel like that's pretty clear. But I can't do for everybody else, so we'll just do it for you. This one. Just try to keep it there. So, and the final closing message for the beautiful pile one, which is stay positive. So it's 5 energy, stay positive. Yeah, see changes are happening, stay positive. You are a magnet. Give what you get. Say sorry, make things right, and be receptive. That's strong, and that's a 9. 9 energy. 14 is also 5. Let me get one more message. Oh, came with 2. That's another 9. Trust your intuition. Yeah, see, that's your following your heart no matter what. That is such clarification. Trust your intuition. Follow your heart no matter what. Yeah, see a lot of creative energy here, and new beginnings. New beginnings too. The new moon might be significant. The next upcoming new moon might very much be significant. New moons are a really great time to start something new. Yeah, it just is. So, alright, that's your message, beautiful souls. Thanks for being here. And if you guys are drawn to either the pile 2 or pile 3 energies, then let's stick around. And there'll be more messages for you on your personal situation. Alright, hello, beautiful pile 2. Welcome to your What the Fuck Do I Do Next reading. If you chose this card, this beautiful lady looks pretty well poised, right? Happy, happy, the card literally reads. I covered it up before because I didn't want you guys to see any of the words. But it came with letters, so I'm just going to tell you right now, look, 26 to 27. You are on a positive path and you're about to receive some pretty good news. Just, like straight up, there is some sort of incoming news to you. You might even want to share this news with other people as well with the letter card here. But really, the letter energy in itself is like any message, documents, important information coming in. So something might be coming in that's making you extremely happy, right? It could also symbolize an official document, so like contracts, certificates, notices, reports, announcements, things like that. You could be doing something new and telling people about it. Many things. It could be like referring to bureaucratic tasks, different updates, and just timely information which may be conveyed in any sort of means, really, like writing, calls, emails, conversation. And because we have the happy, happy card, it's going to be positive news. So this also could indicate a confidential agreement between two people that's making you very, very happy. And if we're talking about a person here with the letter card coming out in your energy, if we're talking about a person in your energy, it could characterize like a really curious person, an active person, which we can tell kind of by the depiction of the card, right? And definitely somebody who is light and open to communication. So if we're talking about a relationship, this is predicting the appearance of some information concerning you and a love interest or partner. Take that however it fits for your personal situation. And it could relate to possibly a long distance relationship or, a virtual type of love messages coming in or being exchanged. Or they're saying the signing of documents, so it honestly could also be the coming together of a partnership. Maybe you and your partner secretly are eloping, honestly, is another side message. It won't be obviously for everybody. But if we're talking about work here, it's signaling the offer of transactions, contracts, or conversely, it's saying that in order to bring in happiness, you need to break some partnerships, some contracts, and could indicate any really like business related papers or documents. But you'll be freeing yourself from them, of course, and bringing a lot more joy. And if we're talking about matters of your own well-being, and it could signify that some information is going to be coming in that will make you really happy. Maybe you're waiting on results. Maybe you've been stressed about something. Good news is going to be coming about your health. If that resonates for you, about test results, prescriptions, policies, something like that. So the happy, happy card too also really kind of just says that like your desires are effortlessly being fulfilled. They're being brought to you. Information is going to be brought to you from whatever is happening at the present moment. So find joy and be satisfied. Right now, with the way things are moving, you're being freed from the shackles of longing, and you're being able to express the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. For you've chosen happiness over yearning for it. And so the message is really take the time for feeling joy right now for the sake of it, experiencing emotional fulfillment. None of this is because of something outside of you, right? This is your happiness as a result of you're being at one with the divine's plan for your life and just going with the flow. As well as, obviously there's something outside coming in here to make you happy with this letter card, but it's really about allowing yourself to understand that like happiness comes from within. So just enjoy playfully splashing around in it, right? For a relationship message, there are moments, in a relationship where you just feel good about who you're with, and you know that your heart is breaking wide open. To befriend, to love, or to care for another without wanting anything in return. That's the kind of happy that you just want to share. And so this card is telling us that joy and contentment are here now. Not somewhere else, not someday in the future, or with someone else. The grass is the greenest right where you stand. So be grateful and delight in your relationship, because if you're seeking one, one's coming, and happiness will attract more of itself, like a bee to honey. if you're wondering about finances, career, anything in that area, then it's time to take pride in the things that you accomplished in your day. You know, you've done really great things, you've provided exceptional service, and you were being, or are being, well, compensated for it. So the world is raining gratitude upon you right now, and you're feeling so happy with the results of all your efforts, your creativity. Isn't it amazing, right, to consider that all that you've done? And remember, your partnership with the divine is very important in this moment too, because your soul has always known that you could accomplish anything if it brought you joy. But there is a message here about needing to lighten up, because this is the time to be silly, be playful, you know, see the world through the eyes of a child or a clown. Don't take yourself or any situation right now too seriously, because there's outside circumstances, I feel like, with the letter card that might have been affecting things, and you're soon to find out that things are just A-okay in your life. So, you know, have some fun, be playful, and make laughter like the order of the day. You'll be surprised by how everything can just seem to fall into place when humor's leading, right? Being happy and light-hearted is a wonderful icebreaker. Life is meant for play as well as work, for laughter as well as tears, right? For celebration as well as focus. And the divine wants to sparkle through you every fucking day. So smile, enjoy your breath each moment, because the miracles are lying in the silly things. Alright, so let's get you some personal guidance messages from Spirit here on how you're actually supposed to move forward with this. I'm supposed to read that one, but make it right. And so I feel like somebody is making it right to you, actually. I'm going to use that one. I know they're mirrored, but it also says allow yourself to be receptive to love. So you might be receiving love messages, right? Twin flames is on the bottom here. As well as, yeah, I'm just going to take these ones. Ooh, that's too many. Honor your soul and heart's desire and purpose. Yeah, see, and I feel like you are doing that. That's why you might be sharing some news, actually, with others, right? At this time. Yeah, stop worrying and do it. It's going to be so great. Yeah, duh. Yeah, duh. Totes going to be great. So, let's see what else kind of flopped out here. Treat your person how they deserve, or move on. I feel like you're going to, right? Yeah, by putting yourself in their shoes. Being their shoulder to cry on, possibly. Yeah, so you cry and let it all out. So there's definitely going to be some emotions here, but like, see, like what I was just saying, like, with happiness sometimes comes tears. Yeah, have a heart-to-heart conversation. So yeah, I really do feel like you are going to have communication, right, with a love interest, for sure. It's going to bring in all the feels, but you guys are going to be left feeling so freaking happy. And you too, like, not just your person, you are going to feel so good that, like, for one, you got this out of the way. It was over, you know, it's not a thing, and you're on the right path, right? You guys are progressing. So allow yourself to be receptive to the love that's here for you, because this is obviously a divine counterpart energy who needs you right now, and you need to be honest and open that communication up, I feel like, and look at what it's bringing you. Oh, this one's a check your ego. Yeah, it's bringing you such emotional fulfillment on a deep level that you probably are obviously doubting right now. And yeah, and I just got to smile. It's all going to be okay. It's a huge positive message, beautiful soul. So if you've been struggling at all, either you are about to receive information, or you need to be expressive about what you want and have this heart-to-heart conversation with this person, right? And right here, yeah, be their shoulder to cry on. I feel like definitely maybe they're the ones needing you. So it says, like, bring in that lighthearted energy, right? Like, I feel like, honestly, what just came through, and it's obviously not going to resonate for all of you, but the person on the other side of this, for your situation, regardless of where it fits, is typically, I feel like, you know, a pretty bubbly person. Maybe that person's going through some stuff right now, right? And so you're being called towards your own heart's purpose, and you need to open up that communication, maybe with some lighthearted fun, right? Maybe you guys need to bring in some laughs, celebrate something. I'm seeing like a celebration of sorts, so maybe get out and do something. It's like a birthday or something, I don't know, but just do stuff and make sure you're smiling, right? Like, break that ice, be your happy, beautiful self too, and then be open to, like, give and exchange love. In whatever way you're ready for. I feel like your person's going to be crying a bit, so, you know, that cry will definitely turn into tears by the end of the conversation. That Spirit guarantees you, they say. Okay, so I'm just going to get a little bit here. If you can't see anything on like timing, further messages on my divine timing. Oh, pull up here. Okay, this is beautiful, spirit. Cleanse. See, so yeah, releasing wasn't serving you. 77-2 is another really aligned message for harmony, removal of karma. So it is February 22nd as I'm making this. I do feel like maybe even this person have been going through a really big karmic cleanse and purge over this winter season that is now kind of coming to a close. As you come together with this conversation and change things. Yeah, look, so strength is here, 44. Let go and trust. You are connected. Full moon endings. So, okay, there's a lot of aside messages here for a lot of different people. You really do need to let go of forcing a situation and of anything that's not aligned with your best happiness. This contract thing too could be like we were mentioning, freeing yourself of something and looking at what you've done as an accomplishment. And just because you might be making a really big change because you're connected with this divine counterpart, I'm feeling like, and you have to make a lot of really big endings in your life, trust that you are going to be so much happier for it. Even if it's not with the counterpart, but sometimes, you know, and this is all love over here, so I'm assuming it is, but, you know, I do feel like it's a releasing of yeah, possibly, like, a job, you know, or like a long-term career, but it could just be karmic in any regard, because strength is here too, so, but it's really just calling on you to have confidence, believe that you are connected right now, and that, you know, you can trust in what's going on. There's big changes here happening, but like, positive changes. So cut those ties, make those endings. You know, we went right from the cleanse to the endings, and that's exactly it. It's like the cleanse is the releasing and letting go of anything that doesn't align, right? Oh, I just touched decisions. And then making a proper choice. Maybe you'll be having to reach out to that person and communicate, right? Some stuff, and possibly that person's going to be at a very great distance to you, possibly over water. Living the best life doesn't, you know, it's not going to be for everybody, but the sooner that I feel like you release anything that's not aligning with your heart's choice and you have this open communication with this person, your person, things are going to be so great. Yeah, because divine intervention is here. See, the divine's here. That's why I said the divine was leading all of this, and they are. Like, you are being led to your happiest life. You have to follow your heart to make those choices, though, and check the ego. Angels are with you. Alright, I love you, Pile 2. If you were called to watch Pile 1 or Pile 3, then you should check those out. There's probably further messages there for you. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to my channel. If you could do that on your way out, I would love you so much. Okay. Alright, hi, Pile 3. I hope everybody is doing well in this collective. Okay. So, you got changes to make, Pile 3. We're just going to say that right now. Okay, Pile 3? Look at Pile 3. Got card number 3 of the ship. Ship energy is like, it's like really hard to just like really get into it. It's change. It's transition. It's a journey. It's a trip. But it's also just like growth, foresight. It's definitely success though in new business or business, especially on a trip. It is indicative of like new beginnings, new changes, beneficial connections, and positive potential. If you're cleaning stuff up, I do feel like there's some cross-watching energy from Pile 2, which is great because that means there's some further clarification and guidance here for you guys. And if you haven't watched Pile 2 and you resonate with this so far, even though I haven't really said much, or you resonate with it by the end of this read, well, these are so backwards, it's weird, me out, I can't fix it. You can't make it better. Okay. It's mirroring, it's so funny. Oh, that's funny, that's a message for somebody, so you might be mirroring a counterpart, but anyways. Yeah, ship is a great energy. It's trip, it's foresight, it's growth, but it's an opportunity. It's change though. It's not like, yeah, especially change with chopwood it's totally change. You know, it's not something that's just like, okay, right where you are, there's going to be a new opportunity to do the same thing. Like, no, this is a change or relocation, possibly overseas, possibly to a new country. Or even it's like, you know, a trip overseas or, you know, somewhere far. And on that trip, there's new business that comes in. Very prosperous business, successful business, kind of out of nowhere possibly, because you kind of released whatever wasn't working with this chopwood energy. Chopwood is like being grounded in your everyday experience and being humble, I guess. You know, it says like there are times when the big dream is meant to lay dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it to be, to let nature take its course, is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which will bring you even closer to what you seek. So it says, nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard won, or even obviously like super meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls, when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. So that is perfect right now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing. Stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple. You need to be present. Funny how it takes work to just be, and all is really well. So, a message about finances says that it is the time to take small steps rather than big steps, which is kind of contradictory to what I was saying with this energy, but hold on, we'll pull full circle here. It says, on the journey to creating your most prosperous life, move your focus off your big dream and attend to mundane chores, or focus on the little things that might have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan for the life that you aspire to see manifest into reality. So chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises, or wash dishes, walk the dog. While you're doing all that, Spirit's going to have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remain humble and aware of the present. Okay, so yeah, I said the changes won't come to you. That's not true. You need to get rid of stuff, start cleaning stuff up. And I'm honestly sensing like, get packing. So it's like clean stuff up because you might be moving soon. But it says, are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is that you might be devoting way too much time to dreaming and fantasizing about things, and you need to get out of that chair and make things happen. You actually, we're coming full circle, babes. You actually have to do something. Start with any small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, take one step towards the gods, and they'll take 10 steps towards you. That's a huge fucking special message for somebody about the divine. Yeah, take that step, and the divine's going to sail you to new shores, for sure, beautiful souls. Okay. Is this what I was doing before? Yeah. Now we're going to get some guidance messages from Spirit on exactly what you should be doing to bring this about. Ooh. Don't underestimate what you feel. And learn to address issues. So, taking that one step, right? Not just like dreaming, wishing things were different. Learn how to start taking those steps. Say you're sorry, it came out 100 times. I was trying to put it back in just because it already came out in one of the other readings, but it's for sure coming out. So no matter what, there's an apology that needs to be made here. So if you're wondering about what to do in any sort of situation right now, I'm going to tell you right now a very specific message is just start with, I'm sorry. Whether it's work, love, anything, right? There's something here that you've been avoiding. Because you can look at that, holy shit, it's underneath there, take action. So yeah, don't underestimate what you're feeling. If you don't know what to say, just start with, I'm sorry. And I feel like you might cry. Pour your heart out if it comes, but let it happen. Your partner might cry, who knows, but you have to take action right now. And I do feel like you've been misinformed. You've been misinformed on something, and the divine is bringing in fucking news and clarity for you because you need to see the truth about a conflict situation. and put yourself in the other person's shoes. So, because they're your twin flame. I do feel like, yeah, see, look, call them and tell them how you feel. So you need to just open stuff up. Start with, yeah, you're sorry. Start speaking your mind about how you feel, whether you're happy, sad, angry, mad, because I do feel like all the feels are coming, right? Let it all out. Your person definitely, I feel like, wants to hear it, and is going to probably reciprocate that trust for you. Yeah, and see, there was a strong message too about energy being redirected. So you have to take action. I'm going to tell you that right now. But make sure that you forgive all parties involved right now. See yourself in their shoes, right? And wait until you take aligned action, guided action. Yeah, see, and stop. That's what was coming through, that you listened to somebody, you heard something about your person. I'm just going to say this right now, and it won't be for everybody. You heard something about your person somehow. It caused a conflict in a love situation. You don't know how to fix it. You're used to just letting things go. You don't usually freaking care, they say, you know, and that's why it's like, you got to start with these mundane tasks of just like, just do something. Okay, stop dreaming that it was different. Stop dreaming that blah, 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 blah. Stop seeing things for what they aren't because of what happened. I'm feeling like, honestly, like you thought something was one way, you heard something, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, guess it's not what I thought it was, or something like that, right? Like, no, and you know now that it's not that. So you need to apologize for whatever it is you need to apologize for. You know, it's going to be different for everybody. You need to do it, though. This message is saying, like, wait, because the divine is also switching things, but that's like in broad scale. It's like, if you don't know what to do beyond that, that's what's being shifted for you guys. I feel like is that whatever's beyond that. But right now, you need to, yes, let's step back and evaluate, because I do feel like you're going about things the wrong way. You need to step back, evaluate what the hell you're doing, they say, and then take action towards the right thing. See? Revise your problem patterns right now and take action towards changes. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. Seriously, I love you guys. And then by then, I mean you guys, they're not the divine. Yeah, stop worrying and just do it. It's going to be so fucking great. Now see, bridge the gap. So there's separation between you and a person. You need to revise what you're doing here. I feel like you're turning your back and just focusing on the mundane stuff, and the divine's like, what the fuck are you doing? So there's a divine intervention, a redirection. You need to check your ego, bridge the gap, and if you don't know where to start, it's literally, you need to call them up right now. Like, after you watch this, look it, don't fuck this up. After you're done, call that person, like, right now. Yeah, be real. Tell them the truth. Tell them how you feel. Look, go for it. Tell them how you feel. Express your feelings. Be honest, right? Again, it came out, so everybody here's twin flames, of course. But look, you guys are gonna earn money doing what you love. That was a strong message too, right? And celebrate the next holiday with someone you truly love. Okay, so beautiful souls. End what's not working and start taking steps towards your person. Don't even think beyond this reading what to say. This is a very clear message. If you came here for guidance and you're still ignoring the guidance I'm giving you, you really need to check your ego and learn to address issues. Like 1000%, that's the strongest energy then, because you're in denial, and that's not just a river in Egypt. Look, finding balance. So balance is coming in, and celebrate you. See, so I feel like by you or your person's next birthday, because it's celebrate the next holiday with someone you truly love, or like any other holiday, because you're gonna celebrate together. Look at 10-10. There's Capricorn energy here. Something could have happened between December 22nd and January 20th, and ending for some kind. Yeah, to allow you to have this new love, which you're supposed to be taking action on right now. You possibly release a Scorpio energy, or something happened again throughout that Scorpio to the Capricorn season. Yeah, you release something. And if you haven't yet, you were called to release it since then. Do it now. Trust your intuition on what you're supposed to do. Yeah, look, release and let go. You need to release and let go. So maybe the person you need to release and let go is born in autumn, fall, winter. Possibly something happened around a birth date in that time. But no matter what, October, yeah, something strong, something about October is strong, really, really, really strong. And then, yeah, see, right after, look at, right after. One door closes, one door opens. It's like releasing and letting go of this old energy that you've been trying to do for a really long time. And then you bring in this new beginning where you're going to have some fun. 69. With the person, and that's balance again too. So much balance. So definitely twin flame stuff. Look, soon. Breathe and relax. Okay. Beautiful soul. I've given you so much advice on here. This is freaking amazing. You are super egotistic, and that's okay. But like, you love your person. It's clear. Clean that shit up. Take action towards them. Just call them up right now. Call that person up right now. And just be like, hey, I'm sorry. Right? And then see where the dialogue takes you. Because I do feel like then it's going to come into you telling them how you feel. What is that? You know? What's on your mind? Are you mad at them? Sad? Angry? Happy? Horny? Say it. Literally, just tell them how you feel. You can't fuck it up as long as you take action. Though, the good one saying, take that right action. And don't freak out about, like, plans, is what they're saying, I guess, with that, like, wait for it energy. Like, I honestly feel like a fucking miracle almost is going to be coming in for you guys. Like, the divine's going to be bringing something in, but you guys are going somewhere. You guys are going to go on a trip, though, for sure. You have to. Or your person's already gone, and you're going to be going on a trip to find them. Either way, you need to call them right now. And just say, hey, I'm sorry for whatever it is that you're sorry for, right? Different for everybody. And just start chatting. Just start talking. Like, you're making a big thing out of it, and it's going to be so good. Just be, like, light-hearted in the energy. Lots of healings going on in this connection. Huge. That's what, like, the balancing, too, the redirection, all that stuff, divine intervention. Huge redirection of the souls. So, chop that wood. Clean that shit up. And be ready for smooth sailing. Alright, I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for putting up with my crazy. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I keep saying we're going to do more fun stuff. And then my personal life is a shit show, but you know what? We're always still going to be doing more fun stuff. I have so many things planned for you guys and for us. And so please do like, share, subscribe, all that stuff as we grow our beautiful, beautiful community of powerful, divine, loving souls.